from a rainy Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is on the air. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on the show. I'll be joined in the booth by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, but before we turn to them, let's check out the starters for this year's American and National League All-Star teams. Final preparations being made down on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League All-Star Game on the show, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2021 National League All-Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star Game. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting. And you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. We are set for baseball here this evening.
Olson.
And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 7:05.
When he finds his spot there, 1-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Pitch on the way. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
2-1 to count. Into the windup and the pitch. 2-2. We're just underway here in Denver. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the American League nothing. National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on the show. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Now to the plate, here is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Pitch on the way.
1-0.
Junior.
The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
That's
2-1.
2-1.
The 2-1 home. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Next up is Max Muncy, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
He's set, and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, here is Nolan Arenado. Here's the first pitch to him.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In there, strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Tatis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another foul ball. Fouled away. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2. The bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So here is Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back, no double play.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Marcus Semien swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
First offering. Ball 1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
That's a
And
ball.
that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You can almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty death.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 6.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball, but people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
In now, Jesse Winker, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And he's not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
JT Realmuto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
2 out, nobody on. A little bit outside. 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. NL down in order. We'll move to the 3rd. Corbin Burns, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Cedric Mullins, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Hard liner to center field. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Mullins, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1-0 delivery. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded weakly to the left. Over to first, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Now it'll be Brian Reynolds
leading off for the National League.
Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Matt Barnes, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Shoots this one over to first. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So next to hit is Adam Frazier. And now the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Again, another foul ball. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Hard hit to first. He'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Zach Wheeler gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 45, Zach Wheeler.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. All even at 2-2. Here it is. This one's flared off to the right side. Frazier ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first down.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here now is Rafael Devers. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. American League goes down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Max Muncy, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Nate Eovaldi, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 17, Nathan Eovaldi.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting.
A dive, but it's off his glove. Runner at first following the error. And here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, into the corner and slicing foul. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 0-2, here it comes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So 2 down and a runner at first. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Taken but called a strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Arenado is off of first with 2 away. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the National League moves out in front here 2-0.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
So now to the plate, Jesse Winker. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
JT Realmuto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
So now it's Brian Reynolds as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one yanked just foul.
Hey, I notice pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2. But to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. The NL leads it 3-0. Walker Buehler takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 21, Walker Buehler.
Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning.
Marcus
Now the pitch. Marcus Semien is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And this is fouled at the plate. He'll try again, 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Realmuto recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Semien is retired, and there's one away. So bases are empty with one out now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Now here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. No runs, just one hit, and 2 errors thus far for the American Leaguers. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And that misses, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Here now the 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the payoff pitch home. He spoils another one, and will do it again. He'll try it again, 3-2. Perez will lay off, and he'll reach. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch on its way. Teoscar Hernandez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Perez stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Ready now is Cedric Mullins. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey into the second deck and gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center, and the American Leaguers have cut the score to 3-2 now. Now, that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season, and as ShowTrack tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure. At the plate, Matt Olson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. No hits to this point. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Halfway home tonight from Denver, it's the National League 3 and the American League 2. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that brings up Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Lance Lynn, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 33, Lance Lynn.
First delivery to him. Frazier is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Judge has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number one.
Up next for the National League, the shortstop.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ballgame. Into center field, line drive base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Fouled away. Lynn is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty D, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down.
And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So we're under in scoring position with two men gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hit hard to the right side, and that is into right field. The base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. A great throw from the outfield to cut down the run and end the inning. Certainly worth another look. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Freddie Peralta takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the National League, number 51, Freddie Peralta.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First delivery to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Up with it, Real Muto. And the throw is there to record the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
Ready on 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. More ahead from Denver. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Carlos Rodon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 55, Carlos Rodon.
And now the first pitch. set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
In most parks of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Into the box, Jesse Winker, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Drilled to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Flips it behind his back. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
JT Realmuto is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. And stepping in, Bryan Reynolds. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. National Leaguers out in front, 5-2. Jeff Mueller is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 79, Jeff Mueller.
Digging in will be Rafael Devers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's had a rough night at the plate, and maybe that last pitch is a good indication of why. Discipline appears to be an issue.
And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Up next for the American League, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
And up steps Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
(5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado has it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. The NL's on top, 5-2. So here's Adam Frazier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Second baseman,
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Frazier.
Hit softly down the line at first. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ozzie Albies steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 1, Ozzie Albies.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Manny Machado is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
0-1 to count.
And it's fouled away. And he got him.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Albies is on his way home. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Chris Bassett takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Chris Bryant is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. Ozzie Albies will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Jamal Lieberthal has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. Going back is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run.
Number 17.
A solo shot here to left, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
To the plate now, Cedric Mullins.
Number 31.
High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Up next to the American League, the designated hitter, Matt Olson.
Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Olson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. J.D. Martinez will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 28, J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he chased it in the dirt. Real Muto has it. And this ball's right past him at first base. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Now batting.
Next up, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Jared Walsh will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 20, Jared Walsh.
Now the first pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Over to Albies. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the National League 6 and the American League 3. Jared Walsh will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Juan Soto is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Bassett, a right-hander going 6'5". He's got a sinker, a cutter, a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and a curveball. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground. And that is off the first base bag. And they'll recover and get an out on the play. My goodness.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Chris Taylor will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. First offering. 6 runs, 9 hits, and 2 errors in the contest for the National League. Fouled off. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Juan Soto stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Chris Taylor will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Bo Bichette is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Now here's the first offering. Windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Joey Gallo steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike three. Next it'll be Rafael Devers, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Jose Ramirez will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 11, Jose Ramirez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. The 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Boy, this was a wild, sloppy affair. A close finish, but a lot of errors on defense made this one pretty unpredictable. They'll take the win, but, man, it's time to clean up the glove work. They can't continue to make errors.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The National League took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Zach Wheeler gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious National League All-Stars, 6 runs, 9 hits.